Hey guys, welcome to the DuckHill Workshop. My name is Ben, and today, as you saw in the title, we're talking about the Jet 2550 drum sander. I was going to do a whole big unboxing video when I got this, but it came on a pallet, on two pallets, in two boxes. And when I started looking at one, the box, the bottom came fully assembled, the top also fully assembled in a crate. So really quick, you can watch the time lapse of that unboxing right here. I probably should have waited to have help to break apart the crate and lift the actual sander unit. It's a couple hundred pounds, but I made it work. And unboxing, great. I just finished sanding about 36 feet of ash slabs two slabs that Glenn and I milled that I broke down. You can see that video here. And I started sanding them down. They're going to be the drawers for my mom's desk that I made last year. You can see that video here. And I'm really happy. Something that I was surprised about when I got the unit and got it all set up was that it comes pre-wrapped with an 80 grit wrap of sandpaper. So I bought, I think, 3 boxes, 2 boxes of 60 and 1 of 80. So I also have several more rolls of sandpaper. And if I were going to go through this again, I hadn't checked to see what grit was on the sander to begin with. But I did, of course, after I finished. So it's 80 grit. If I were going to batch through this from rough stock again, I would switch to the 60. And I think you might even be able to get a 30 grit to really go through rough material. But I don't know that for sure. I haven't looked that close. I do know you can go all the way up to 220, so you could do a lot of sanding with this if you're willing to change rolls a lot. For me, I'm probably going to only be using the lower grits on this, and then hand sanding the higher grits. We'll see, that might change. My dad walked by the other and asked if I'm happy with it, and the answer is absolutely. It doesn't take very long to figure out how it works. It's pretty straightforward. Assembly is easy. The adjustment here is easy. The only thing that I'm unhappy about is that it took 2 months to get. There was a huge back order. And then right before they shipped it, Jet started offering like a 10 or 15% sale on everything. And I'd ordered through Woodcrafter, and Woodcraft wouldn't give me the discount, even though the sander didn't arrive until the middle of the sale. I'd already bought it. So whatever. It's only $200 that I'd like back. The other quibble that I have with the whole unit, everything is made really, really well. The fit and finish is awesome. The two things that I don't like that this lid is plastic. It's just molded plastic. It's thin. It's got this plastic latch. So I'm a little concerned about that. Like it's pretty flimsy flexy. And then this doesn't quite line up perfect. Otherwise, everything else is really nice. The other thing that I was thinking about is all the cords. They've done a really nice job of cable management, but all the cords run along the outside of the unit. And I understand that because they sell this as a tabletop. Actually, I don't know if they sell the 2550 as just a tabletop. But then they sell it with an open base and a closed base, which is what I got. So it would be interesting to route all of these cables through the unit, but it's not a big concern. The other thing that's interesting when you put this together, if you read the instructions, you'll notice that I put the door on the front. The instructions call to have the door on the back. The sander mounts the same way, and who cares? Door on the front's way more handy than having a door on the back. Oh, there is one other thing that I actually like. It's the biggest thing that I don't like about the sander. And it's more the closed base than the sander itself. The closed base does not have swivel casters. It only has 4 straight casters. So moving this thing around the shop is a pain in the butt. I believe the open stand has swivel casters that you can purchase for it. So that's kind of interesting. For my shop anyways, where everything needs to be portable, I'd really, really would like to have 4 pivoting casters would be ideal, but having at least 2 would be awesome. Other than that, I'm really happy with this sander overall. It's quieter than the shop vac that I'm using as dust collection right now for it. But I do need to upgrade that because I've had to take the time to stop and blow out my filter 5 times in the amount of time that it's taken me to do all this sanding. Yeah, other than that, here you can watch the time lapse of what I just accomplished and where all this dust came from. So yeah, until next time.